Now the real question everyone wants to know is, what did the air intake temp hit on a full quarter-mile pass? Well, boys, we are picking up where we left off last time with the MR2. We're back out here at Bradenton. It's me and Emilio right now, and we're gonna see what we can do out here.
Yeah, man.
So, as you guys saw, the last time we had the MR2 out, we blew the blow-off valve line off once again, but we found out we had the wrong line on it. We got that fixed. It's taped back on. I still plan on switching the lines to AN in the future, but you know, I'm confident that we will get it done with the push lock stuff. We've never had an issue in the past, so that should be good to go. The oil cap came off and it sprayed oil everywhere, and we drained the oil about a couple hours ago to see how much came out. It was still full, so hardly any oil came out of it, and the oil pressure in the log looked great, but we had to go ahead and get everything cleaned up back here in the engine bay. So we took a good hour just wiping everything down, pulled the catch pan off, got it all cleaned up, so everything's good to go back here. And then most importantly, the wheelie height sensor was acting up on us and it was not reading anymore. If you guys saw at the end of that last video, when we put the front of the car up on the jack, the height sensor wasn't registering anything. It was just stuck, and in the logs it was just doing all kinds of weird stuff, and that was causing the car to cut out, which was the main issue.
It's been doing that for a while too. Even like,
yeah,
we didn't catch it.
Even at World Cup, it was having issues, but it was enough to get by. But it was really bad this last test session. So I ended up getting a brand new laser height sensor, and that fixed it. So there must have been something up with the old one. They are pricey little suckers. They're like a $400 sensor, but I got the new one in there. The old one lasted, you know, almost 5 years. So we'll see how much life we get out of this one. We did have to go in there and like reverse the calibration on it because it was reading opposite. When we first installed it, it thought, you know, 20 inches was 0 inches and 0 inches was 20. So we just had to invert that real quick. The new one is reading right on par where the old one was. So we double checked that all that's good to go. So wheelie sensor shouldn't freak the car out anymore. And other than that, it's on the same exact tune-up as we had it last time out, because we were cutting really good 60 foots. We did that 120 60 foot. So we left the clutch settings the same. We're gonna put it back in the radial lane and see what it does tonight. The air is a little cooler, so the DA should hopefully be pretty decent. And that last pass, we made 72 pounds of boost. So she was she was trying to party, and I left the party tune up in there. I mean, we looked over the car, everything looks great. If it takes off hard and it feels good, I'm gonna try to run it out. We put too much freaking work into this car to not get a full quarter-mile pass. It's gonna happen at some point. So if it leaves good, we're going to the quarter. If it leaves decent, same plan. I'll still probably take it to the 8th just to get some data, but if I know the 60 foot isn't there, I might just let up at the 8th. Cross your fingers, boys. We just need her to go A to B. If she launches good and she holds 70 pounds all the way down, you know, I don't know how much power we're losing with the lack intercooler, but in the car, I know it's eating. It's gonna throw up a really good number if we can just make it A to B. So, see what she does.
Thing was about to get it. Oh, got nothing on my eyeballs. Almost, almost, right? Sheesh. What happened there?
Pretty sure it knocked second gear because it felt like it took off hard.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna
felt
go,
so good,
dude.
Man.
Second gear, man. Yeah, it looked like it just.
I don't know if
I think I sound like it.
I mean, I shifted to 9,500, so it's a little short. Because I can take it to like 10.4. I short shifted it, which would definitely make it want to spin because it's not riding out as far.
Did it ride it out a little longer?
Yeah, let me double check. Did it get a slip? I might have shifted before the 60 foot though.
I think you did. I didn't get the slip.
You didn't even know what it was?
Mm-mm.
I shifted not even a second into the run, which is a little early. I think I just got a little
excited.
Antsy in there.
Yeah.
It took off hard.
It's the first pass. We'll just check everything, and if it would have hooked second,
whew, she would have been out.
Yeah.
Let me double check that it's second gear and like not the clutch or something. She spun. It must have held the front wheels off the ground because like the front wheel speed wasn't doing nothing. And then as the front tires hit the ground, they started reading 44 mile an hour, and the back, look at it spiking up to 96 mile an hour. So it spun in second right there.
So Kyle just went to go get the slip.
Grab this slip, dude.
What was it, bro?
119.
119.
That's the MR2's first 60 foot in the teens.
Like I told you, it looked really good.
Dude.
Until it didn't.
Come on, MR2.
It's right there, bro. I mean,
Dude,
at least it's leaving good. At least it's leaving
That's
good.
our first 60 foot in the teens.
That's crazy.
Dude, if it has some power out the back, she's a 6-second capable car, I'm telling you.
Ooh.
119 with a 4.
Dang.
That's
really good.
That's a really good 60 foot,
slicks,
boys.
bro?
The MR2 in the teens. Who would have thought? Not me.
Dang. That's good news then. Shoot.
So close. It just keeps teasing us.
We're going to get it, man.
Right?
We're going to get it.
We've never had this. Like the MR2's never had issues going out the back. And now that it's just 60 foot and like crazy, now we have issues
Of course.
getting down the track. But it's a new problem, you know? We're in uncharted territory. We're getting to that area where we're trying to throw so much power at it so soon that, you know, we just got to dial it in. All right, well, we'll suit up, put her back up.
119, baby.
Dude, if it goes down, there's a new MR2 record brewing right here. Just has to come together. No, and what's crazy is it started to spin right at 1 second into the run. It started to knock the tires, so this was probably like a 118 because this was a 119 with a 4, so it was probably on its way to a 118 60 foot. Which is
wild.
So good. Like I was always hopeful like we could do like 1.2s one day, like low 1.2s in this chassis, but you know, I never knew if we could get an MR2 into the teens just with how the weight's set up on these, but there it is. All right, we'll put her back up.
Oh yeah. Boy, warming them tires up. The power down. That was pretty close to the wall there, huh?
Breaking loose.
What we got? 127.
What was the 60 foot? Not as good?
It was 127. Definitely good, but I don't know. After that 119 is not good, you know?
Yeah.
It's doing the same thing. What? That was third gear again?
That was second.
That was second. Okay.
It almost took it.
Yeah.
Almost. It was starting to. It was shaking the tire a little bit.
I just feel like the conditions right now and how cold it is. Do you really want to be going 200 mile an hour down this?
Yeah. I just don't know if it's the track or the car though. It did a 119. I mean, that's sticky.
But that's yeah.
But I'm on the bigger turbo. It's probably just making too much power down low.
You think?
You know, maybe I need to keep pushing the boost out a little bit. I don't know.
It's up to you. If you want to bring it
I'll
down,
look at the log. Yeah.
tame it down some more.
Freaking thing. Yeah, I mean, this blue line right here is the boost ramp, and I pushed it back some. And as I clicked into second, and that time I shifted good. I shifted right at 10,000. So I didn't short shift first. And then right when it got into second, it was trying to hook up. I could feel it wad in the tire, like shaking the tire, but it was still spinning. It's all this spike in the RPM right here. But it was only 27 pounds of boost, and we're not even, the boost ramp starts here, and we're already spinning before the boost is even coming in. And then this is the boost ramp as we start going further out. So mean, it is a slightly bigger turbo than we've run in the past, but I've never had the MR2 knock the tires this bad. We've only had this issue actually around like the Christmas tree race time,
when it's cold
and when
out.
the track would get dewy and it would start to spin, but it's not, I mean, it might just be the track right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I mean, we're having to wipe the windshield off every pass. You guys saw in the last video on my GoPro how like foggy my windshield looked and how dirty it was because it just kept fogging up. The MR2 is always hooked up so well with, you know, the engine and being in the back with so much weight, it usually will try to pull the tires almost every time instead of spinning. You know, instead of clicking second gear and it spins, it usually just hooks it and the front end will try to pick up even in second. So it hasn't changed anything else.
Yeah.
It got pretty squirrely though on that one.
Bro, you were. Yeah. That was third gear or second gear?
That was second.
Second gear. It went to the wall like. I got the video.
I felt it spin and I let up. You can see I let up right here on the throttle, and then I got back in it, and then it knocked him again, and then that.
I know that woke you up a little bit.
Yeah, that was a little sketch.
Here we go, boys. This could be it. Teasing us. It broke loose. Damn. It almost sounded like he didn't make it into that gear.
Oh, he made it in the gear. It just went zzz, on the tires.
Same thing?
Yep. Same thing.
Yeah. Same thing.
So we do have to wrap up this test session here pretty soon. This is going to be my last run. I have come to the conclusion that I really think we're just overpowering the track right now. I think with the bigger turbo, I think it's just making too much power down low. When we ran it at World Cup, we did go to the 8th mile clean with the same like boost curve that we have in it, but our peak boost was only 55 pounds at World Cup, and we tried to spicing up the boost ramp down here, and last time we were here at the track we spun the tire in third gear, as you guys saw. It got squirrely, and then all night tonight it's been spinning the tire, and on this last one I pulled power out of second and it hooked second finally, but then once I went to shift third it spun third. So I really just think we're, you know, because I have made so many changes to the setup, I think it just needs a little bit more fine tuning than we may have thought. And I think with this big old turbo, I think it's just getting into that efficiency range closer to that 60-pound mark, and I think we just need to pull some power out. So I ended up pulling quite a bit out, and I really softened up the aggressiveness of the boost ramp, so the boost shouldn't come in real hard and fast. It's going to be much more linear and softer. So I'm very confident it's going to go all the way down the track this time, but I'm only going to go to the 8th mile because I know now that I've lowered the boost quite a bit. You know, we're not on kill like trying to go for that record pass right now, and that's what I've been hoping the stars would align. You know, we've had it spiced up this whole time, and it's just we're just throwing too much at it, hoping that it sticks, and it's just not taking it. We've actually never overpowered the MR2 this often and this bad, so we're just now getting to a spot and power level and difference in this setup to where, yeah, we're just knocking the tire. I don't think it has anything to do with the track, honestly. There could be better track days, but I think it's in the tune-up, because that last boost curve came in hot, tamed her down. It should go down, and we'll have to come back and probably just work our way back up and start giving it the boost back to see where it needs to be. Because with it knocking the tire, it'd probably be reckless if I get way out there and I do a 3-4 and it's just way too spicy and I like knock it out by the 8th mile. Like, it could get really dangerous. So I need to dial it back a little bit. We need to work our way back up. I think that's the best solution. So we'll give it a shot.
He did pull a lot out of it, but
761.
761. Oh, at least we're back in the sevens.
Back in it.
What is that? Oh, 127 60 foot. Dang, okay.
Not half bad for being dialed back.
Actually, not bad at all at 187.
That's
So we're not. He just needs to give it some more now.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, bring it back
maybe it was just making too much, because he took a lot out of it and it still ran a 7.6. So that tells you what we had going on there.
up. It's going in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. Chimp's garage all the way.
Maddie leaves that in.
He felt decent, so I said screw it. Damn. Not bad.
Not bad at all for taking a lot.
7.6, and I
Taking
turned
a lot out of
I
it
turned
too.
it way down.
That's wild. I didn't expect it to be a 7.6, to be honest with you.
Well, once I got to like third gear, I'm like, this feels. I know how the car feels. I'm on a 7-second pass, so I was like, I might as well run it out to get the data.
Yeah, well, you got some data there.
So that just confirms we were throwing way too much at it.
Yeah,
Way
a lot.
too much.
If you took that much out, now you can. At least you're not far off right now, though. Too. You can just start adding to it.
That's less than 2/10 off the PB, and I turned it way down.
Way down.
Like way down. So
That turbo's working, dude.
it is with a 127 60 foot.
That's not bad either.
No. I mean, just with our 119 60 foot, this would have almost been a PB. So
Yeah, you had a lot in it then, bro. Because you
I
were,
went 150 to the 8th.
yeah, because we were trying to go for that record, so you did spice it up some, but
Man,
you spiced it up way
she
too
had
much.
the 215 mile an hour
Yeah.
tune up in it.
Dang, dude.
So I'm glad we just did that. So now we can just work our way. We can work with that now. So now I can just start adding more power back
Yeah.
into it.
If we would have done it a lot sooner, but yeah, you never know, you know.
I just didn't think that turbo was, like, also this just shows my intercooler was not doing anything. So you guys also got to understand that I'm assuming we need to add a few more pounds of boost for the lack of intercooler, because usually if you take the intercooler off and your IATs go up, with a good intercooler setup, if you take it off, you're gonna need like 10 more pounds of boost to make that same power. So that's why I'm like, we need to run more boost to make up for the lack of intercooler. But with the bigger turbo, we're not losing any. If anything, like I said, it's almost like we have gained power by taking my intercooler off.
Yeah,
Because it
I
was
mean,
a
it makes
restriction.
sense.
So with that logic, with this bigger turbo, like I've been 196 at 61 pounds on a smaller turbo, and we were making over 60 pounds tonight, just spinning like crazy on a bigger turbo. So we're just throwing way too much at it. And that
Damn.
other night it made 72 pounds.
Yeah, that was
Like-
ridiculous. I mean, you just proved it there, because
Yeah.
you took a lot out, still
what-
ran a 7.6.
So what's nice about these test sessions, I mean, the first quarter mile pass that I didn't have to abort, other than the World Cup one with the line blown off, but our first no issue quarter mile pass on the new setup, and it's 2/10 on the PB.
That's,
So I mean, that's something positive to look at.
yeah, I mean, it hasn't been a 7.
I know
like,
this
since
video will be a
last
lot
year.
of trial and error, but at least we got that full quarter mile pass.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of being right by the drag strip now, is we can pack it up and come back next week, start turning it up.
Dang.
So she's still running, so
Yeah,
we'll come back next week and send it again.
that was a good session, man.
Yep, we got one, boys. All right.
Hey, it's a
Cut us some
7-second
slack.
pass, bro. So
Did a lot of spinning today, but we got one, and we also got a nasty 60 foot. So that
yeah,
just shows
the best 60 foot.
Yeah, good things are still happening,
Yeah.
Tonight wasn't a total bust. All right, well, we made 58 pounds of boost. I actually didn't expect it to make that much, so that just shows we had it way
Yeah, it was
too spiced up.
up there.
Way too spiced up. And now the real question everyone wants to know is, what did the air intake temp hit on a full quarter mile pass? I think I still have the bet going with Wyatt. I believe he bet me $50 that it wouldn't go over 300, but I don't remember if it was 300 or 400. Air temp,
Way less.
we hit a peak of 249
Dang.
right here, the blue line right here, Emilio. 249 was peak intake air temp.
Was that
Yeah.
$50?
I'm gonna see Wyatt at PRI and I'm gonna get my $50.
Get you some dinner.
Everything seems good. The car fired up at the end of the track. I think she's ready to go again if we had more time. So we'll just have to close it out here for now, bring it back, and just turn it up. I mean, we're only 2/10 off of our PB. Car's been a 742 in the past. We just went a 761. Pretty tame. pretty tamed out. We have a lot more to be had because I just knocked a ton of power back out of it. So we'll bring it back and start putting that boost back into her and see what we can do. Plus we went a 119/60 foot today, which shows this car is gonna go fast. We just need everything to come together. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, even though it was a lot of trial and error. And we got one A to B pass, and it was a 761, which is not bad at all. So we'll keep dialing her in.